Who is the most powerful cartoon hero of all time? We are starting a huge tournament to find out, and our first match is a big one. On one side, we have the boy who can control all the elements. He's the world's last airbender, Aang from Avatar. And on the other side, we have the kid with a watch that can turn him into any alien he wants. He's the hero of the universe, Ben Tennyson from Ben 10. This is a deep look at what makes these two so powerful. We're going to break down their powers, their strengths, and their weaknesses. So let's get started and see who's the toughest. Aang, the boy who controls nature. To get Aang, you have to know that he's a peaceful person. He was raised by monks in a beautiful temple high in the mountains, where he was taught that all life is important and that freedom is one of the greatest gifts. Because of this, he doesn't like to fight. He would much rather make a friend than an enemy. When he faces a bad guy, his first instinct is to dodge and get away, using his incredible speed to tire them out instead of hurting them. But don't let that fool you. When his friends or the world are in danger, that gentle boy disappears, and Aang becomes one of the most powerful people alive, a true force of nature. Aang's powers. Bending the elements. Aang is the Avatar, which means he is the only person in his world who can control, or bend, all four elements. This gives him a massive toolbox of powers, making him unpredictable and able to handle almost any situation. Air. This is the element he knows best. It's like a part of his body. He doesn't just create wind, he commands it. He can make huge gusts of wind strong enough to knock over giant monsters or stop a fire from spreading. He can create a scooter out of spinning air to fly around super fast, making him a blurry target that's almost impossible to hit. He can even create a giant whirlwind around himself to act as a shield. His control is so fine that he can steal the air right from in front of someone's face, making them gasp for breath. Water. Aang learned from one of the best waterbenders in the world, and it shows. He can pull water from anywhere, a river, a lake, the humidity in the air, or even the plants around him. He can turn that water into razor-sharp spears of ice, giant walls to protect himself from explosions, or huge crashing waves to wash his enemies away. He can also create octopus-like arms out of water around his body to fight multiple enemies at once. He even knows how to heal injuries using water, a skill that could save him in a long fight. Earth. This was hard for him to learn. Earth is strong, stubborn, and tough, while Aang is usually floaty and quick. But he learned how to be strong too. Now he can stomp his foot and raise huge walls of solid rock from the ground. He can throw giant boulders like they are baseballs or trap his enemies in a prison of stone. He even learned a special skill from his blind teacher Toph. He can use the earth to see. By feeling the vibrations in the ground, he knows exactly where his enemies are even if he can't see them. This makes it impossible to sneak up on him. Fire. Aang was scared of fire at first because he saw how much it could destroy. But he learned from real dragons that fire isn't just for hurting people, it's also about life and energy. He can shoot powerful blasts of fire from his hands and feet, creating a wall of flames to keep enemies back. His greatest firebending skill, however, is his ability to redirect lightning. If someone shoots a bolt of lightning at him, he can catch it, let the incredible energy flow through his body, and shoot it back out of his fingertips, turning his enemy's strongest attack against them. The Avatar State. This is Aang's ultimate weapon. It's a defense mechanism that kicks in when he is about to be defeated or when he feels extreme emotion. When this happens, his eyes and tattoos start to glow with brilliant white light. In this state, he gets all the power and knowledge of every single avatar who lived before him. Hundreds of them. His power becomes huge. He is strong enough to move mountains, create giant tsunamis, and command tornadoes. He's like a storm made of all four elements at once. A boy army that is almost unstoppable. Aang's weaknesses. He hates to hurt people. Aang is so peaceful that he will always look for a way to win without seriously injuring his opponent. He sometimes waits too long to attack, giving a meaner enemy the chance to strike when he's trying to be nice. This could be a huge problem against someone who is willing to do anything to win. The Avatar State is risky. The Avatar State is super powerful, but it's also very dangerous. The glowing light is a giant target. If Aang is defeated for good while his eyes are glowing, the cycle of the Avatar will be broken, and the spirit of the Avatar will be gone forever. It's a massive risk to use it, a true all or nothing move. He's still human. Underneath all that power, Aang is still just a kid. Without his elemental bending to protect him, he can be hurt just like anyone else. If an enemy is fast enough or strong enough to get past his defenses and land a direct hit, he's in big trouble. 10. The Kid with the Alien Watch. Ben's power isn't his own. It comes from a superpowered watch called the Omnitrix that crashed down from space and got stuck on his wrist. He started as a normal, kinda goofy kid on summer vacation, but he grew up to become a hero known all across the galaxy. His main power is that he can change into almost any alien he can think of, making him a one-man army. The Omnitrix has the DNA of over 1 million different aliens stored inside it, giving him a solution for literally any problem. Ben's powers. The Omnitrix and all its aliens. Ben's watch is the ultimate tool. He can switch from one hero to another in the blink of an eye. The strong guys. When Ben needs to smash something, he has plenty of choices. He could turn into Four Arms, a giant red alien with 4 super strong arms that can lift a truck, or, if he needs even more power, he could become Humongosaur, a massive dinosaur alien who can grow as tall as a skyscraper and punch through buildings. The fast guys. When he needs speed, he becomes XLR8. This lizard-like alien is so incredibly fast that it looks like the rest of the world is moving in slow motion. He can run on water, create tornadoes just by running in circles, and deliver hundreds of punches before the enemy can even blink. The tough guys. For defense, Ben can choose Diamond Head. This hero is made of a super hard green crystal that is almost impossible to break. Bullets bounce off him, and he can regrow his limbs if they get broken. He can also shoot sharp crystal spikes from his hands, making him great for offense too. Another great defensive alien is Cannonbolt, who can roll up into an almost indestructible ball and smash through anything like a living bowling ball. The energy guys. To fight with fire or energy, Ben can become Heat Blast. This fiery alien can shoot powerful fireballs, fly on a column of flame, and absorb fire to make himself even stronger. If he's fighting someone who uses electricity, he can become Feedback, who can absorb any kind of energy and shoot it right back. The weird guys. This is where Ben gets really creative. He has tons of other aliens for special situations. Ghost Freak can turn invisible and fly through solid walls to sneak up on enemies. Upgrade is a living machine who can merge with any technology and make it way better, like turning a car into a high-tech battle tank. Echo can create dozens of copies of himself and unleash a deafening sonic scream. The list goes on and on. Ben's weaknesses. The watch times out. This is Ben's biggest problem. His watch can only stay active for a certain amount of time. A light on his chest will start blinking red, and then, poof. He turns back into a normal kid and has to run and hide while the watch recharges. This can, and often does, happen at the worst possible moment. The wrong alien. Sometimes, Ben will slam down the watch to get one alien, but the Omnitrix gives him a different one entirely. Imagine needing to fly away from danger and getting a slow, slug-like alien instead. He has to think fast and get creative when this happens, but it can put him in a really bad spot. He needs the watch. Without the Omnitrix, Ben has no powers at all. If the watch gets broken, hacked, or somehow taken from him, he's just a regular teenager with a cool jacket. His entire power set is tied to that one device. You decide who wins. Will Aang's control over earth, air, fire, and water win? Or will Ben's powerful aliens take the victory? Head to the community post and vote.